Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Okta Meriza. Today I will be giving a presentation for the English Phonology course. And the material I will bring today is one of the units from the English Phonology module, which is Unit 3, the production of speech sound. Here I will present an overview of speech sounds. In the first slide, we see the table of contents, which already contains the materials that I will explain in this presentation, starting from introduction, kinds of speech sounds, and examples of vowels and consonants. So we may start with the introduction first. So, human being, as well as many other animals, possesses the ability to produce sounds by using certain of his body's mechanisms. Sounds move in and out of the speech organs, which include the mouth and the respiration organs. And mouth, in addition to masticate food, is also functioned to help man producing sounds. The respiratory organs, which consist of the nose, the pharynx, the larynx, the windpipe, and the lungs, are fundamentally used to inhale and exhale air. And all the organs mentioned which contribute to the production of speech can be seen in the following figures. So the pharynx is a tube which begins just above the larynx. It is about 7 centimeters long in women and about 8 centimeters in men. And at its top end, it is divided into two, one part being the back of the mouth and the other being the beginning of the way through of the nasal cavity. The velum or soft palate is seen in the diagram in a position that allows air to pass through the nose and through the mouth. The hard palate is often called the roof of the mouth. You can feel its smooth, curved surface with your tongue, and the alveolar ridge is between the top of front teeth and the hard palate. You can feel its shape with your tongue, and the tongue is, of course, a very important articulator, and it can be moved into many different places and different shapes. As we can see in the picture in here, it shows the tongue on the larger scale with this part shown: tip, blade, front, back, and root. And this use of the word front often seems rather strange at first. And the teeth, upper and lower, are usually shown in the diagrams like Fig 1, only at the front of the mouth immediately behind the lips. The lips are important in speech. They can be pressed together when the produced sounds P and B, brought into consonant with the teeth as in F, P, or rounded to produce the lip shapes for vowels like oo. Now we are moving on to the next slide. I'm going to explain about the kinds of speech sounds, and we may start with the vowel first. So, vowel is a speech sound made by allowing breath to flow out of the mouth without closing any part of the mouth or throat, although the lips may move to create the correct sound, as in creating the sound O. Letters of the English alphabet that represents vowel is A, E, O, and U, and sometimes Y. Next is a consonant. So, a consonant is a pitch sound made by partially or completely blocking the flow of air through the mouth using the lips, teeth, tongue, and palate. Vowels are sounds which are produced with the vibration of air in the production with the vibration of. All vowel sounds are voiced. We produce vowels with the vocal tract quite opened and usually with our voice folds vibrating so vowels have a lot of acoustic energy like they are sonorous. Vowel sounds can go on for a long time. If you are singing, when you hold the note, you hold it on the vowels. Make some vowel sounds and notice how you can hold them for a long time. A, I, U. So vowel articulation is described using four parameters. They are tongue height, tongue advancement, lip rounding, and tenseness parameters. As we can see in here, I have already put the example of English short vowels and English long vowels. The short one, we can read it E, A, A, O, A, and IA. The English long vowels is E, U, O, A, and E. A four-sided vowel chart is often used to demonstrate the front-back and high-low position. The chart roughly represents the tongue positioned in the oral cavity. A vowel is a syllabic speech sound pronounced without any structure in the vocal tract. The importance of vowels in distinguishing one word from another varies from language to language. In most languages, vowels serve mainly to distinguish separate lexemes, rather than different inflectional forms of the same lexeme as they commonly do in the Semitic language. For example, while English man become man in the plural, moon is completely different word. Next, we are move on to the consonant. A consonant is a speech sound that is articulated with complete or partial closure of the vocal tract, except for the H sound, which is pronounced without any structure in the vocal tract. The sounds are produced by blocking the flow of air as it leaves the mouth. There are many ways of blocking the air and various tongues, lip, and jaw position required in order to create accurately the consonants of English. English has 24 consonant sounds. Some consonants have voice from the voice box and some don't. These consonants are voice and voiceless pairs. I will reading the example of how to read the 24 consonant sounds. P, B, T, T, K, G, V, V, S, T, S, Z, Z, Sh, J, Ch, J. And these consonants are voice H. And these consonants are voice H, W, N, R, Y, L. So example of English consonants like P. We can say it like pay in the word pay. Happy, happy. Cup, cup. Be, buy. Trouble, trouble. Rub, rub. Next, we're going to talk about the voicing. So voicing refers to the presence or absence of vocal vibration during a speech sound production. In a voice sound, there is a vocal fold vibration and an audible buzzing sound. In an unvoiced sound, there is no vocal fold vibration. Voice is produced by what is called vocal cords. It is located in the larynx, a point commonly called Adam's apple. Larynx is in the neck. It is like a box. Diversely, when they open and close regularly, the edges of the vocal cords touch each other, while the air that passing through will usually cause vibration. So it gives what is called voicing. Look at the figure below. All the sounds are made using air on its way out from the lungs, and the lungs pull in and push out the air helped by the diaphragm. And the air goes out via the trachea, where the first obstruction it meets the larynx, which it has to pass through. Finally, the articulation process is the most obvious one. It takes place in the mouth, and it is the process through which we can't differentiate most speech sounds. So speech sounds are distinguished from one another in the terms of the place where and the manner how they are articulated. So I think that's all for the presentation today. I've chosen the speech production for the material that I brought today. So thank you very much for your free time, and thank you so much for listening to my presentation. I think I will end it all in here now. I am sorry if I have some mistaken words or mistaken how to pronounce the vowels and the consonants in the phonetics. I think that's all for me today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.